So what I do is I draft a pre-approval letter for every single offer that my borrower wants to make or needs to make. So number one, the date on the pre-approval letter is going to be within 1 or 2 days of the offer. The other thing is I put the property address on there. I'm signaling to the listing agent that I've stopped. I've looked at the tax bill. I've factored in HOA dues, right? I know what the monthly payment on this home is going to be, and I'm still saying that my borrower is pre-approved for mortgage on this home. Finally, I have the pre-approval amount match precisely with the offer amount to remove any kind of that crazy guesswork we talked about before. An assumption that the borrower is barely qualified or an assumption that the borrower is grossly overqualified and they're going to come up with the purchase price if that seller is just a little bit patient. Another thing I like to do on my pre-approvals is that if my borrower has submitted income and asset documentation, which I insist on every application, I include language in the pre-approval letter that the pre-approval is based on document verified income and assets. I'm communicating to the listing agent that their pre-approval for a mortgage is based on more than a mere representation as to how much money they have and how much money they make. It's communicating to the listing agent that this is a legitimate pre-approval and not something that was merely pumped through an online application and a pre-approval letter was spit out by a computer. So are my polished pre-approval letters helping my buyers win deals? Maybe, but what they are definitely doing is they're removing guesswork. They're removing demerits or potential red flags, anything that could be misinterpreted to give your buyer a competitive disadvantage. Now, if all things are equal and you have a pre-approval letter from me dated today with a pre-approval amount matching the purchase price, the property address on the letter, and indication that their pre-approval is based on document verified income and assets, and you compare that to an offer from a borrower whose pre-approval letter was a month ago, there's no property address, and the pre-approval amount does not match the offer price, and you're the listing agent, which pre-approval are you going to put more stock in?